Stay with me to the final frame. The last image reframes everything before it and might change how you see Hunter Schafer for good. No gimmicks, no noise, just presence, precision, and that fearless creative spark she brings to every room. Each shot adds a layer, sculptural lines, candid warmth, and a kind of quiet voltage you can feel through the screen. She steps through a doorway and the atmosphere tilts brighter. The smile is small but certain. The eyes map the space the way an artist studies negative space. At first glance, the look seems simple, but the architecture is exact. Clean seams, decisive silhouette, color tuned to the light like it was chosen for this very hour. Lesson 1 lands early. Wear what serves your shape and mood. Then let the rest fall away. Backstage, tension dissolves in seconds. Hunter adjusts a cuff, shares a fast joke with the crew, and you can almost hear the room exhale. This is the piece most people miss. Unforgettable frames aren't built on perfection. They're built on generosity and confidence that doesn't elbow for attention. The camera loves command, so do we. The studio sequence turns lighting into a cup. She angles slightly off-center so the glow travels across instead of blasting head. Highlights, polish, shadows, sculpt, and the result feels lived in rather than lacquered. Chin lifts a whisper, shoulders soften, and the jawline snaps into relief. Micro-choices major difference. Then comes motion. 2 steps forward, a half turn, a settle just enough time for fabric to land and lines to sharpen. She doesn't chase the lens, she lets it arrive. That's why these stills breathe. Movement lives inside the quiet. A split-second laugh breaks the pose and the shot becomes the one people save. Color play arrives with intent. A graphite coat with reflective undertones, a mineral blue slip that catches light like water, a column silhouette that reads strong instead of loud. Accessories are surgical. Small studs, a slim bracelet, 1 ring. Spark, then silence. The edit is restraint, the loudest whisper in fashion. We step outside and the palette changes. Late afternoon, wind up a notch. City blur behind her. Hunter faces the breeze, eyes steady, and the frame turns cinematic. It's not look at me, it's look at this. She points the energy outward toward shape, structure, the way fabric talks to air. That's the designer's mind at work, even when she's the subject. Close-up time. A wisp of hair refuses direction. The finish stays skin, not filter. She holds a gaze that reads like a thesis. Curiosity first, rules second. You can feel craft underneath polish. Someone who understands that style isn't a mask. It's a language. A playful switch snaps in. Candy bright, outer layer, 1 spin, him in flight. The shutter catches the crest of color and suddenly you can hear joy again. Fashion stops being homework and turns into improvisation. That elasticity bowl to glide from sculptural.com to kinetic papas, why her frames travel so far. So fast, blue hour arrives and everything softens. She leans on a railing. City lights waking behind her, sky rinsed to indigo. Jewelry catches one last flicker, then disappears. Presence grows as volume drops. The picture hums with certainty, the kind you can feel from across the street. Final image. Monochrome, minimal, decisive. Hunter stands still for a single count-in, lifted a breath, shoulders easy, light wrapping soft. Suddenly, the whole reel resolves into one clear line. Power doesn't have to shout when it knows where to stand. If this journey landed with you, watch to the end. Tap like and share with a friend who loves stories told with style and intent. Tell me the frame that stayed, the doorway lift, the backstage laugh, the studio sculpt, the color crest spin, the city wind calm, or that blue hour hush. Hit the bell and subscribe so you don't miss the next deep dive where creative courage meets quiet control, and every image earns its place.